Muammar Gaddafi, the dictator who led Libya for more than 4 decades, an eccentric antagonist of the United States for so many of them, is dead. And we do have some gruesome, very graphic photos already circulating of Gaddafi. This video is being aired on Al Jazeera right now. It shows Gaddafi after he was taken by rebel forces. And as you see, a very bloody Gaddafi right there, where there are also some still photos from Getty Images that were circulating just a while ago. You see it right there. That certainly does look like Gaddafi, although if you look in the upper right-hand corner of that photo right there, it does have a different date.
It does, but people in Libya are seeing these photographs as well to confirm perhaps that he is indeed dead. And he's always had a complicated relationship with us here in the West and America, watching his every move for so long because of his involvement with some of the deadliest terror attacks, especially of the 80s, including the 1988 bombing of the Pan Am Flight 103. We're going to turn to ABC's Christiane Amanpour. Christiane, you were the last Western journalist to speak to him. You sat down with him in February of this past year. Before hearing what you have to say, we want to play a bit of that interview because that was during the uprising, and you asked him about his future.
Yeah, and he didn't want to surrender.
Yeah, let's hear it.
They love me, all my people with me. They love me all.
But if they do love you,
they will die to protect me, my people.
Well, that's what he thought, but clearly this is not what happened. And if all these reports are to be believed, he may even have been found hiding in perhaps a pipe. It's very Saddam Hussein who was found months after the fall of Baghdad in a spider hole. Now he in his hometown of Sirte. And clearly this is a major deal because, as you said, he has been the villain of the United States for decades. Pan Am 103 before that, being accused of terrorism against Americans in Europe, Reagan bombing parts of Libya. And now, with the Arab Spring, the real last sort of lion who the U.S. brought in a no-fly zone against.
And talk a bit more about that, because it is. You look at, we've said this before, it's a different world right now.
It really is, and these people in Libya rose up. Gaddafi, unlike Mubarak, who stepped down after 18 days, was not going to step down. And in fact, his language, which was so appalling, calling the people against him cockroaches, saying that he was going to go closet to closet and pull them out of their hiding places in Benghazi, that language is what got the French and the British to say, no, we cannot allow a massacre. The United States came on board, and 7 months later, he is now dead, apparently.
Yeah, in 1969 he came into power with the military coup. A different world 42 years later there in Libya.
That's right. The challenge, of course, is to have a democratic and free future.
And we'll see what happens there. I know you're going to be reporting all throughout the day for us with that.
Thank you.